If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 11 of season number 2 here at AC Milan. We start with a game at home against Borussia Dortmund. It's not a massive game for us. We are already qualified for the next stage of the of the Champions League, but Borussia Dortmund do need some sort of result. We have Benfica in the final game, and that of course means that Dortmund have Anderlecht. So if they beat me, they will almost definitely be guaranteed progression through if Anderlecht fail to win against Benfica. If we draw, then they might be level on points with Anderlecht, or still 2 points ahead, or 3 points ahead. And if they lose, then they could be behind Anderlecht by the time we get to the final game of the group stage, depending on what happens in that other game. We're obviously going to be going to try and win our final 2 games in the group stage if we can. We follow the game against Dortmund up with a big game against Fiorentina in the league, followed by an even bigger one against Roma. It's nice though to finally have a bit of a break between games. There's not too much of a gap between Dortmund and Fiorentina, but we at least get almost a full week before the game against Roma. So a well-deserved rest for most of the squad, because we've been very, very good in all competitions so far this season. We're still unbeaten in Serie A. Whether that will remain the case after Fiorentina and Roma, I'm not sure. I hope so, but time will tell. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, to ensure you don't miss out on any further content. There'll be another episode or part 2 of the FIFA 17 career mode wishlist later on tonight, having a look at some of the ideas you guys gave me in the comment section of the first part. So make sure you sub so you don't miss that in your sub boxes a little bit later on this evening. And of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed, whether it's this series or the brand new My Player series over the past couple of days. But without any further ado, let's jump in against Borussia Dortmund. Royce. So carrying Benzema across to Castro. Bursting down the right-hand side. He's got a good turn on me, Castro. Instead, only finds Bernardeschi, who gets caught on the ball. No penalty given by the ref. And Sven Bender pings it into the top corner. Excuse me, referee. I do believe that should have been a free kick to me. Take nothing away from that finish from Bender, though. What a strike. That was absolutely fantastic from him. We'll see a replay of it. Now, is this a free kick on Bernardeschi? He gets the ball down. No, to be fair, I think Sven Bender pokes the ball away. I was trying to pass it out, but he couldn't get it under control quickly enough. And, well, the strike was very, very good. Nothing the keeper could do about that. In off the post, 1-0 Borussia Dortmund early on. Bonaventura quickly through the gap to Bacca. Late in front of Mauri. Waiting for Bacca to make a run, but we've got Niang arriving. He's got the pace to break into the box here, Niang, and we'll just quickly turn inside, lay it off to Mauri, and Mauri surely will finish. Berkey with a ridiculously good save. I should have tried to play that on the floor, done that double tap finish. Never mind, there's a man waiting on the edge of the box here. Maybe, nope, okay, maybe not. We could create something from that. I don't know why it tried to play it to Mauri there. I was clearly aiming towards a man on the edge of the box, but never mind. Benzema's done well to knock that down to Gundogan, and they may try and catch me on the counter here, but if we can steal it off... Nope, not going to happen. Our first chance of the half, maybe even the game. I don't think we've had another clear-cut opportunity so far, but unfortunately Berkey makes a good save. Bernardeschi defending well to get the ball back, but we're going to have to build slowly because Dortmund have been very good defensively so far. Mkhitaryan gets the turn in, feeds Sahin, who feeds Benzema, and there's a man at the back post. How? How has Donnarumma saved that? That's remarkable. They've just put on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I want to see that save again. That was ridiculous. From point-blank range, he somehow kept that out. Oh, and it's his top arm as well. Wow, Gianluigi, wow. Top marks. Brilliant save. Oh, Socrates with a dodgy touch. And he's given that straight to Niang as well. Give it inside and poke it through to Mauri. Mauri's just got a hold off the man next to him, which he's done well. Bonaventura turns inside. Now he could look for the runner Bacca. We'll give it to Bacca here with some space. Carlos Bacca to bring us back on level terms. He's hit the outside of the post. We keep getting closer, but we can't get that equaliser yet. Corner for Dortmund. Royce to take again. They're all making weird runs, and it's come to the edge of the box. Hummels will bring it down. Gets it in, and they've hit the bar, and Aubameyang's there for the rebound, and it's 2-0. That corner routine was so strange. They were all in the middle, and then everybody just drifted to the edge of the box, and my defenders were like, well, where do I go? end up hitting the bars. We fail to clear our lines when the ball eventually comes in, and then Aubameyang's there just to put it into the back of the empty net. Well, the shot, if that hadn't hit Hummels, then we might have been able to clear that. Aubameyang just races in, can't react quickly enough. He's just too quick, gets there first. Good header. We're going to lose our first game of the season. 2-0 Dortmund. Last minute corner. Donnarumma is up. I see him in the box. Do we aim for the keeper? We're going to go to Romagnoli. It's going to drop. Romagnoli on the spin. How's that stayed out? How's that stayed out? We're just not meant to get anything from this game, boys. It's not meant to happen. Romagnoli is up again and over the top of the bar. We're going to lose our first game of the season. We had enough chances in this second half to get at least 2 goals, but we just haven't been able to do it. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 defeat. Dortmund turned up in that game. You could tell that everything was on the line for them and they would not be denied. Unfortunately, despite 5 efforts, only the 1 was on target. Not good enough from me at all. We need to, thankfully, it doesn't cause us any problems whatsoever in the group stage. The other result was Benfica 1, Anderlecht 1. So Dortmund are through to the next round of the knockout stages and will join us in that particular part of the competition. Thankfully, that result doesn't affect our qualification, but we want to make sure we're better now we're back to Serie A action. It's absolutely tearing it down in Florence right now. The rain is coming down particularly hard. They're playing a 3-4-2-1, which is a formation I don't think I've ever had played against me in career mode. At least I don't remember being played against with a formation like that, so it will be something new for me. I'm not too sure how to attack that defensive line. Mixture of first team and reserve players in this one, as it's only a short while after the game against Dortmund, but we will be at full strength for the game against Roma. Hopefully we'll be able to get a result here. I'd really like to bounce back from that defeat against Dortmund, to be completely honest. Don't want to be losing in the league as well as in the Champions League. Oh, Giuseppe Rossi's in. 1-0 Fiorentina after 3 minutes. When I said I wasn't sure how to defend against a side like this or how to attack it, turns out I can't defend against this formation. Ball Valera's heavy touch there, and then I wasn't sure. I thought Tonelli was going to get it, so I didn't commit to trying to cover off Giuseppe Rossi. Then Tonelli lost out on it, and that meant that Giuseppe Rossi was free to bear down on goal and bury it on what is his weak foot on his right-hand side. He is left-footed, Giuseppe Rossi, but great finish. We're immediately behind. This is not going very well today. Looks for the ball into the middle, and then Badelli gets it back out to Kalinic. Oh, I wanted to stop that turn inside. Kalinic with a shot. Good save by Donnarumma. It drops straight to Mauro Zarate, who puts it wide. Great opportunities for Fiorentina to make it 2-0, but they weren't able to take it, thankfully. Maybe the pressure of the defender next to him, who just tackled thin air after Zarate had the shot. Mauri to Verdi. Verratti's making moves, but just need to hold it off the man. Verdi can get the touch in. He's past the defender, Simone Verdi, looking for the goal to give us one back. And back to level terms, but Tatarusanu makes a very good save. Stand this up into the box with Elsa. Perhaps should have taken it with Verratti. Mauri's underneath it. No! Verratti wins the header! 1-1. How was teeny tiny little 5'4" Marco Verratti been able to jump and win a header there? You can see their number 4 being marked by their number 4. The height difference is ridiculous, but I don't know who it was that was trying to challenge underneath it at the same time, but Verratti wins the header. It was a free header. It's the only reason he was able to win it, but it's a good header too. Keeper comes out, gets nowhere near it. 1-1. Throw to Piccini, the right back. Get it through there to Verdi. You get a good touch into Marco Verratti. Just poke it for Pato. Pato! Oh, I don't know what happened with the goalkeeper, but we'll take it. It's the 2-1 lead now. We've turned it around against Fiorentina. The keeper looked like he slipped. I want to see a replay there. It wasn't the best of finishes from Pato, but I am not going to complain. Lovely ball into Verratti, who's in loads of space, and then just plays it into Pato. What did the keeper do? I don't understand that. What's he done? This will be a better angle for it. He's gone with it with his right foot and then just fallen over. Never mind. 2-1 Milan. Oh, Mauri's stolen it off Badelli. Pato's made the wrong run, though, but he's made the right run now, and we'll play him in. Pato up against the defender. Turn inside. Alex Pato for 3. Oh, it's squeezed through. I've no idea how that went in either, but it's managed to squeeze through the keeper. He's having a nightmare game, Tatarusanu. Made a great save early on, but now he's just making mistake after mistake. Oh no, it hit the defender in front of him. Have a look at the replay. It hits the defender in the side and then comes off the goalkeeper's legs. That's unfortunate. I take that back. I apologise, Tatarusanu. There's not much you can do about that. 3-1 Milan. Verdi to Verratti. Pato is looking to make a run in behind, but we'll use Muru. Elshar has made a run in behind, and we will pick him out. But where do we go? Let's go to Verratti. Verratti has got Simone Verdi in space. Verdi could shoot on his right. We'll try and get it on his left, though. Simone Verdi in the box. That's a penalty. He's been chopped from behind. Chance to make it 4-1 from the penalty spot. Simone Verdi will let him take it, considering he won it. Sorry, Domenico. You're not going to be getting a goal. Oh, that's not Verdi, is it? He's only got 55 penalty taking, Simone Verdi, so he better not miss this. It'd be nice if someone had a 5-star weak foot like Verdi. Finish. If you could choose which foot you wanted to take it on, that would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll put that in one of the features for the FIFA 17 career mode wishlist. Anyway, Milan 4, Fiorentina 1. Talk about a turnaround. Oh, it's a great cross from Zarate, and that's a brilliant header. I thought Rodrigo Eli had that under control. Unfortunately, Kalinic has just beaten him in the air, all ends up, and buried it in the top corner. 4-2. Is that game on again? We'll have to firm up a little bit defensively. Great ball in. I thought Eli would have it under control, but no. He just rises up above him, gets across his shoulder in front of him. It's a great header as well. Look at that bend away into the top corner. Really, really good finish. 4-2. What a game. Pato's up. He's done well to knock that to Verratti. Now, can he go again? I see the run on the far side. We'll play him in before he goes offside. It's Domenico Berardi to make it 5. Great finish. Clinical finish. 5-2. Wow. What a game. We went 1-0 down after like 4 minutes. And 4 minutes from the end, we're 5-2 up. Berardi in so much space, but a really great finish from the man. That is top quality on his left foot, bending it. A keeper, no chance. Tatu Asano's had an absolute nightmare today. He's conceded 5 and we're getting all 3 points. There goes the final whistle. That's all she wrote for this one. 5-2 the final scoreline. To be fair, we haven't conceded 2 goals in a game, in a domestic game, for a very long time. But we conceded 2 against Dortmund. We've conceded 2 here against Fiorentina. Thankfully, though, after scoring none against Dortmund, we got 5 in the second game. Can we take that sort of form from the second game sort of form into the one against Roma? Roma are slowly recovering. They're still down in 14th place in the league right now. 3 wins, 5 draws, 5 defeats. Not having the best of seasons by any stretch. Bonaventura actually has injured himself in training. He's going to be out for 7 days, and Kutska is now back in the starting lineup thanks to that. So hopefully Kutska can have a decent game. It was raining goals as well as raining water in the previous game against Fiorentina, and well, it's raining just as hard now. We'll have to wait and see if there are just as many goals in this one. Full strength starting lineup, as you can see, and we'll have a wait and see what Roma's starting lineup looks like. A few of you asking in the comment section if I can try and kind of put this sort of stuff in the episodes. If there's been loads of highlights, then I won't, but hopefully I'll be able to show you these parts of the video. They're playing the false 9 again. Last time they played Dzeko is the name I'm looking for. They played Edin Dzeko in that false 9. This time they're playing playing Dumbia. We'll have to wait and see. It didn't work for them last time. Hopefully it won't work for them again this time. Romagnoli, Kutska. Hopefully he can have a good first game back. Bacca will hopefully show the strength here he needs to, and he has done, to get the ball away from the defender. Cecilio could look for Bacca again. Bacca just wondering whether Bacca can keep up his goal per game ratio, and Kutska almost gets a welcome back goal to the starting lineup. He's annoyed, but the keeper makes a good save. We'll see if El Shaarawy can find the head of an AC Milan man in the middle. Romagnoli is the head he finds, but it's going to come back to El Shaarawy. Stand it up, but Perotti gets a good block in. Never mind, first chance of the game comes and goes, and Roma defend it very well. Florenzi through the gap to Kutska. Bacca's out wide. I prefer Bacca to be in the middle, to be on the end of a cross, but never mind. Here's Berardi. Just keep it away from them. Get it to Kutska. Into Mauri. Oh, gets caught on the ball. Deschilio. Well, why not? Mattia Deschilio. Good save from Skorupski, and that'll be a final corner at the very end of the first half. Decent shot from the right/left back. Elsa will stand it up into the middle. The keeper's going to come. He's going to get there to punch it, but if Florenzi can pick it up, which he can't do, well, he can do eventually, but doesn't matter because it's half time. Jorginho. Verdi. Go back to Jorginho. Quickly to Deschilio. Quickly to Elshar. Quickly into the box, and I don't know who put that over the top of the bar. It was Emerson. Another corner with 2 minutes to go. Backer's right on the goalkeeper. I'm never going to be able to find him there. We're going to look for the man at the near post, which is Kutska. He's up. He wins the header. It was on target, but it was comfortable for Skorupski. It looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw here against Roma, unless we're able to force something in these final few moments. Here's Simone Verdi. We'll look to get it to Bakker, who's not scored in a couple of games. And he nearly does there to win it for us in the last minute. If he doesn't score today, his goal per game ratio will be ruined. He'll be down to just 18 goals in 19 games. Simone Verdi. Bakker's in space. But I can't get it to him. So desperate to try and help Bakker score to keep up that 1 goal per game ratio that I think it's going to cost us a result here unless Romagnoli can win it back, which he can't. Going to be a 0-0 draw against Roma, which after 7 goals in the previous game is a bit of a surprise. But Roma did very well. Skorupski made a couple of saves. Roma didn't have a single shot. Wow. Roma were particularly bad there. That's surprising. Juventus get a 1-0 win against Torino. Only a point for us here. Not sure what any of the other results are going to be because they've not been played yet. We'll have a look and see what the league table looks like, though, at the end of today's episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe to the channel, too, to ensure you don't miss out on any further episodes of this series or the new My Player series, episode of which went up last night, like I say, so make sure you check that out. I will put part 2 of the FIFA 17 Career Mode wishlist up this evening as well, so make sure you check that out. But we'll have a quick look at the table. We're currently still top of the Champions League group thanks to the win against Dortmund. So our game against Benfica means nothing apart from maybe trying to finish top of the group. And in Serie A, we are still top, still undefeated, and the gap is currently 5 points. But if Genoa win their game in hand, it will be cut to 4. So there's still a gap. There's still definitely enough leeway there in case we do lose a game, but currently we don't look like doing so. So really pleased with how things are going so far in all competitions. Hopefully we can get a decent result against Benfica to ensure that we finish top of the group. So I would like an easier first knockout round game in the Champions League. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll see you next time.